Scott for JohnG'sBeat.com. Once again, where are we at? We're at C2E2, and look over here to my right, your left. We're with Chris Burnham.
Hey, it's me.
The very talented artist, Batman Incorporated, The Death of Robin. Listen, I mean, the first question people are going to want to know is, how did you get into the business?
It's what I've always wanted to do. The first thing I can ever remember liking is Battle of the Planets, you know, the old cartoon show when I was 3 years old or whatever. All I've ever wanted to do is, you know, draw people in tight outfits fighting monsters and robots or whatever. And the thing that really broke me into the biz was I did a little ashcan black and white comic book called Valentine. It was 12 pages long, and we printed up 500, 1,000 copies. And I just took it to every comic convention in the country and gave it to everyone sitting behind the table who looked like they kind of knew what they were doing. And I started getting gigs based on it, and I started getting more gigs based on that, and 10, 11 years later, and now I'm drawing Batman.
Right, so that's what I was saying. So all of a sudden they turn around and they say, hey Chris, we'd like to put Batman in your lap. No,
yeah.
That's like a prize.
Yeah, it was crazy. Like, it was completely unexpected. It was literally an email I got absolutely out of the blue from Joe Casey, the guy who wrote Officer Downe, a one-shot graphic novel.
Which we can talk about that in a minute.
Yeah, superpowered zombie cop sort of thing. And Joe's a big famous writer, and he's friends with Grant Morrison, the writer of Batman Inc. And they were getting behind deadline on Batman and Robin, the final issue of Batman and Robin. And out of the blue, I get an email from Joe Casey saying, hey, are you free for 5-7 pages to finish off Grant's 5-year-long Batman and Robin storyline? Jesus Christ, yes I am.
They put you to the 7th game of the World Series.
Yeah, for real. It's like they called me, it's like I was the kid, you know, I was the kid in the stands with a mitt, like, put me in, you know? Yeah, it was wild. So I drew 7 pages of that. When I was done with like a 3rd or 4th page, they said, hey, would you like to come draw Batman Incorporated in the spring? Like, you want to do an arc?
Oh,
and
why not?
Fuck yeah. And when I was done with the first issue of that, they gave me a 2-year exclusive contract.
Now, here you are, you still work doing Batman,
yeah.
Still doing bigger and better stuff with it. I mean, did you ever stop and pinch yourself? You know, Batman's the pinnacle.
Yeah, it doesn't get any bigger than Batman. It doesn't get any bigger than Grant Morrison.
No.
It's crazy. It's wild. Yeah. I mean, the work is arduous and annoying enough that it's not so much a pinch me moment, it's like a kill me moment. That's an exaggeration. It's hard work.
Who haven't you drawn that you would like? Who's like your dream guy? What comic would you like to draw for a year?
You know, I get that question all the time, and I never have an answer for it. I would love to draw the Fantastic Four. Sure, let's say that.
Why not?
It's true enough.
What I want you to do is, and also tell the folks about Officer Downe. This is your own book.
Oh, right. Officer Downe's the book I did with Joe Casey. It is, if you remember Maniac Cop from the 80s, it's kind of a Maniac Cop, RoboCop, Toxic Avenger sort of thing. So it's ultra violent. I mean, it's maybe the most violent comic I've ever read, and I drew it. It's almost entirely mindless. It's just, 48 pages of nonstop disgusting violence, and it's super fun. Everyone seems to love it, and you should go buy it. It's didn't sell out yet, so you can go on Amazon and get it, or you can go on Comixology.
And it's recommended for ages 3 and up.
I would say, I mean, if you are a 13-year-old boy of any age, it's perfect for you.
Good deal.
Like, your mom would be really mad, but it's perfect for you.
Well, that's the whole purpose of being a 13-year-old boy.
Yeah, for sure.
Chris, thank you for joining us. I want you to tell the people out here where they can follow your work on the web and where they can follow you personally.
Let's see, well, I draw Batman Incorporated. We've got a couple issues left. Issue 13 is the last one. Issue 10 just came out this Wednesday, so there's 3 more issues of Batman Inc. To look out for. If you follow me on Twitter, I am The Burnham. That is probably the best place to get me. I never update my webpage or my Facebook, so The Burnham on Twitter, that's the best place to swear at me, and I'll swear right back.
All right, Chris Burnham here at C2E2. Keep the Batman train rolling, and thanks for joining us.
Hey, my pleasure, guys.